Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about my favorite green nail polishes. I'm doing these types of videos every month where I pick a favorite color of nail polish specific to that month, whether it's a holiday or the season. This month it's St. Patrick's Day, so we are going to be looking at my favorite green nail polishes, and we're also going to be looking at a few that are just for St. Patrick's Day. I figured I would throw those in as well. So if you are new here, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos, and let's get started. So first, let's talk about the green polishes, and then we will talk about the St. Patrick's Day specific polishes. And I know I'm not wearing green nail polish. I just did my nails yesterday, and then I totally forgot that I was going to be filming this video. So it's just going to stay like that. This is ESSIE Tuck It In My Tucks. It is one of my favorite neutral white nail polishes. It's so good. So I have a whole bunch of shades of green. I didn't just keep to a specific one because these are my favorite green nail polishes in general. So the first one, we're just going to be doing a miscellaneous grouping. These are, I guess, light greens. I actually have three from China Glaze. I love all three of these polishes. The first one is Grass's Lime Greener, which is a gorgeous lime green, like even brighter than that, cream. It's so good. This is a great spring and summer nail polish because it is that brighter tone. It's just so good. I love the formula of this too. It's not super thin. It's not thick. It's like the perfect consistency, and that final color is just gorgeous. I have another one that looks similar. I know the name and I cannot think of it right now. I don't know. There is Highlight of My Summer too. I think that's the other green one that looks similar to this, but I just love this one. I don't have that one. I think that one's a little bit brighter than this, but this is just such a good bright green, light green shade. The next China Glaze polish is Treble Maker, which is a kind of neon Kelly green. I love this polish as well. I don't have many polishes like this at all, so if I'm looking for that bright green for summer or spring, this is definitely what I'm going for. Also, I use this a lot for St. Patrick's Day nail art because it is kind of a bright Kelly green. But then this next one we'll get to, but this one is definitely more yellow toned than other Kelly greens, so I don't know if you would consider this a Kelly green. It might be a little bit brighter, but I still really like this. This looks so good on the nails too, especially when you have a tan. It just looks so good. Next one is 4-Leaf Clover. So by the name, obviously this is meant to be like a clover green. So this one is obviously darker than the previous polish, and this is more blue toned. So if you put these two next to each other, this one is more yellow toned and this one is more blue toned. So depending on what you're going for, you can pick up either one of these. And then Grass's Lime Greener is even more yellow toned than this one. I just love all three of those. I love China Glaze. I don't hear many people talk about China Glaze anymore. I feel like everyone just talks about ESSIE and OPI, but I love China Glaze. Their color range is just amazing, and all of their bright polishes are my favorites. I have, I think, almost the whole summer collection from like 4 years ago, something like that. The Neon Music, I don't know what the collection was called. Something with music, and that is what the Treble Maker polish was in. I love that entire collection. They are bright neon colors, but not with a neon formula. They're just so good. So if you have not tried China Glaze before, definitely try it out. I just love them. All of their colors that I have are some of my favorites. So then I have one OPI and one ESSIE shade in this light green category. The OPI is How Does Your Zen Garden Grow? And this is actually fairly new to me, but this is a gorgeous green. So this is a little, whoa. This is a little bit more muted than Grass's Lime Greener. It's that same lime green, but this one is definitely more muted and pastel. They're both just really pretty. I don't have many OPI shades like this, so that is definitely one of my favorite light greens. And then this next one is possibly close to Treble Maker because I absolutely love this color. This might be my most favorite green in my entire collection, and this is First Timer from ESSIE. So just looking at it on camera, it just looks like a normal green polish, but on the nails, this looks so good. I get so many compliments when I wear this nail polish. I don't know why. I mean, it just looks good on your nails. That's why, but it's so good. It's not yellow tone, it's not blue tone, it's like right in the middle. So I don't have anything like this in my collection. It is not, I mean, it's kind of close to a turquoise. I mean, if you put it next to Brass's Lime Green or that OPI color, it's gonna look more blue toned. But if you put it next to a mint shade, it's definitely going to look green. It's just so good, and it's unique to my collection, but it is one of my favorite greens in my entire collection. It's just that good. Moving a little bit darker, I have olive tones, and if you are new to my channel, I love olive green nail polish. I love olive green anything. I wear a lot of olive green clothes. I wear olive green on my eyes to kind of bring out my green eyes. Not today. I actually just filmed this look, and I think it is going to be going up after this one. So if it goes up before, I will link it below, but if not, keep an eye out for that. I will be posting a tutorial for this eye look for St. Patrick's Day. So anyway, I did not use olive green on my eyes today, but I have two olive green polishes that I absolutely love. The first one is from ESSIE, and this is Heart of the Jungle, and this is actually from their Fall 2020 collection. It's like the most perfect olive green polish ever. It is close in color to So Psyched, but So Psyched has a slight shimmer to it, whereas this one does not. This is just a cream, but this is gorgeous. So these are kind of more fall greens. They're not really for spring or St. Patrick's Day, but we're just talking about greens in general. So that's why I pulled these in here, but I love, 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 love this polish. And then the other one is Suzi, the First Lady of Nails by OPI. So this was in the Washington, D.C. collection. So this one is a little bit darker than the ESSIE one by like a tad, but they're both so good. I just love olive polishes. So these tend to separate a little bit. So I don't know if you can even see on the ESSIE one. The bottom is like a little bit yellowy because the color has separated. This has happened on almost all of my olive green polishes, so I don't know if it's the yellow pigment that has to go into the polish that just doesn't stay. I don't know what it is, but it just happens. If that happens to your polishes, just shake it up real good, and a lot of times the polish on the inside looks a lot different than it does in the bottle or from the bottle. So this yellow won't come off on your brush. So just keep that in mind if that happens to your polishes. Then moving on to the forest or dark greens, I have two polishes here. The first one from ESSIE is Off Tropic. This is also one of my favorite greens in my entire collection. I just love this polish so much. If you're looking for a dark green that's not black dark green, this is the one to go for. It's a little bit blue toned, slightly. It kind of might be a dark teal, but I'm still considering it green for right now. Sometimes it looks green, sometimes it looks teal. So I guess it just depends. But this actually is doing the same thing. If you can see the bottom, it's a little bit lighter than the bottle. So it looks like this is separating too. I don't know why it does that. But the polish on the inside is totally fine. And then the next one is from a KL polish, which you cannot get anymore. But this is Central Park. So this is a true forest green. So this one is darker than Off Tropic. And actually ESSIE has Stylenomics, pretty sure that's what that's called. That is almost black green. Similar to this one, but this one has definitely more of a green tone than Stylenomics does. And I like this formula a lot better and this brush. But this formula does not chip, so I wish you can get this again. But she has another collection called LACQUER, which I have still not purchased anything from, but I'm assuming the formula is the same, so I highly, highly recommend these polishes, and it's just such a good color for a dark green. Then I have shimmers. So I only have a few polishes in here. Well, I have 4 polishes, but I don't really have many green shimmer polishes, but these are my favorites out of all of them. The first one is from Painted Polish, which I've spoke about before, which you cannot get anymore. Well, this polish you cannot get anymore. Painted Polish, you can. This is actually called Shamrock Shimmy. So this was in a St. Patrick's Day collection, but this is a green holographic with all the glitters in there. This is just a gorgeous polish, and this is a micro shimmer. So these are really, really small glitters. So it doesn't take a while to take off. These are easy to remove, which I love. The thicker glitters are a little bit tougher to take off, and you kind of need to soak them. This one, you do not, and it just looks gorgeous on the nails. The holographic on here when the sun hits it is just so pretty. And then the next one is also a holographic, but this is from ZOYA. This is Merida. So this is a dark forest holographic, and this one is gorgeous. I've spoken about these polishes multiple times before too. I have like 4 of these types of polishes, and they are some of my favorites. They just look so good on the nails. They aren't as shimmery as the painted polish ones. These are more of a green with a slight holographic. Depending on how many coats you put on, it is more of a liquidy base. It's not as packed with glitter. It depends on how you apply it, and if you want to apply multiple coats to get that shimmer, then you can, which I do, so I can get the holographic shimmers onto my nails. But this is just such a perfect holographic green, and it's so good. I love this formula too. I have another one from ZOYA, similar to Merida, but this one is a pixie dust, so this one is a textured one. So this is called Elphie, like Alphaba from Wicked. So these are pretty much the same color, but this one is just a textured polish. And I've mentioned this too, I love their textured polishes, so I don't really have much to say about that because I have talked about it a million times before. If you like textured polishes, then I would definitely recommend ZOYA. I'm not 100% sure if they still sell their textured polishes anymore. Maybe, but I just love them. They're like the perfect texture. They're not too thick on your nails. And for me, my nails actually last, or the polish actually lasts longer when I use a textured polish. I don't use a top coat or anything, obviously, to keep the textured finish, but they just tend to last longer on my nails. They don't chip, and my nails actually grow a lot better with those polishes on. I don't know why, but I've noticed that with those polishes, but that one is such a pretty green. And then the last shimmer is from ORLY, and this is Noueveau Riche, which is one of their new polishes from the winter holiday collection. So this is a shimmer with some gold and blue shifts in it. So this I wouldn't call like a straight green because some lights it does look blue, but this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous polish. It's so good. The formula is amazing. This looks so good on your nails, so I had to pull it in here because this is like my favorite blue and green and gold, all of those colors, my favorite. So those are all the green polishes. So now we're just going to talk about a few specific polishes for St. Patrick's Day because that is what this video is about. The first few are from Painted Polish, which you cannot get these anymore because they were part of a St. Patrick's Day collection. This first one is Celtic Crelly, which is one of her Crelly polishes. So this is a white base with green and gold holographic glitters in there. It's really, really pretty. I love her Crelly polishes. And then the next two are glitters. The first one is Liquid Luck, which is a clear base with multiple color greens and gold glitters. So this one is a little bit thicker, so this one's a little bit harder to get off. I use this mostly for accent nails because it is a little bit annoying to take off, so I don't like putting that on all of my nails, but I use that when I do St. Patrick's Day nail art. And then this last one is Leprechaun Luck, which is kind of a gold polish. Like, I don't know if this is really green. It's kind of hard to tell. It's like a greenish gold, but using all of those polishes together, you just get a really fun look. So I love doing that. Next one is from Loaded Lacquer, which you can't get this brand anymore. She does not make polishes anymore, but this is called the Last Frontier. So this is a glitter bomb, really. It is a clear base with green and gold circle glitters and then some bar glitters. It's just a really cool polish. I have to try and turn this because the liquid is everywhere. It's so pretty. This is a good one for a topper too. I use this a lot of times over black and it looks really cool. Over white too, just to get all of those glitters. It's just a fun St. Patrick's Day polish. And then the last three are from ESSIE. I have one orange polish because I have to pull in an orange for St. Patrick's Day. And this is Taj Mahal. So this is kind of a muted orange, but I think it still works if you want to do a St. Patrick's Day polish or mani with a green. So if you want to do like these two polishes with a white, and there you go, there's the Irish flag and that tone. So I want to just pull in that orange. I really like that formula of that one too. And then I have two gold polishes. The first one is as gold as it gets. So this is pretty much just a flaky. So you want to use this as a topper, and this looks really cool over black too. So this I think would be a fun one if you were doing a pot of gold nail art, then you could do a black with this gold on top and it looks really cool. And then the last one is Getting Groovy. So this is just a gold chrome polish. So similar to that last one, if you're doing a pot of gold, this is kind of your gold accent. And I don't have many chrome polishes in my collection, so this is one I would pull if I were to do this type of manicure. Actually, I just forgot. I have polishes that I finished that would 100% go in this collection. So I'm actually going to pull them out of my garbage right here. So I have ESSIE Pretty Edgy, which this is the most perfect St. Patrick's Day green. I don't know why I didn't think of this. Probably because it was in my garbage. But I don't know if you can still buy this in stores. I think you can, but I'm not sure. If you are looking for the most perfect Kelly green nail polish for St. Patrick's Day or just in general, this is the polish for you. Where I went to school, actually, University of Miami, go Canes, it is green and orange are their colors. So this would be on my nails for every single football game or sporting event, really. So I used this like crazy in college and it finally dried up, which is really sad. But I need to get another one of this because this is such a great polish. And then the other one I have in my trash that dried up is Beyond Cozy. So this would be another good gold one if you're doing a pot of gold look. I use this a lot for holiday and New Year's Eve manicures. I would use this all the time. So this finally dried up. I mean, these will be in my empties video, which you will see coming up, but spoiler, these dried up. But these would definitely have been in this video, or they still are, because they still are my favorites for this. Back in the trash. That is it. Those are all of my favorite green polishes and polishes for St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to be doing a St. Patrick's Day nail art look as well, as always, so I will be posting that probably the day before St. Patrick's Day. I think St. Patrick's Day is on a Wednesday this year. If it's on a Tuesday, then the video will go up on a Saturday, so I don't know exactly what day it will be, but that will be coming before St. Patrick's Day. If you are looking to do some St. Patrick's Day nail art, maybe you can get some ideas from the video that I post, but that will be coming. Let me know if you have any of these polishes in your collection, or if you have any other green polishes that you think I would love. I would love to hear your recommendations in the comments down below. But that completes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.